You're watching my favorite YouTube channel. I'm Chillmonger. When Chadwick Boseman died, I had these thoughts in my head and chose not to speak on them. You might have heard some of these things slip out during other videos. Let's let it all out now. It's a video I have given a whole lot of thought to. So let's get started. I want to look at it at Marvel's perspective. They hire this man, 2014-15. At 2016, he is diagnosed. They have no blame for casting him. They casted him long term and didn't know. To my knowledge, they didn't even know until his final days. Maybe even the day he passed. I know some of the actors were speaking about they didn't know until the day he passed. It's possible that the producers there didn't know either. This isn't Terrence Howard, where there's backstage drama, contract disputes, and this isn't 12 years ago either. This is the Marvel that we know, this juggernaut, and a casting situation. I'll try not to use words like replace. Recast is all I'm talking about. There's a lot of sensitivity with this subject, understandably, but sometimes there's just the emotion and the sensitivity is not where it belongs. And I hope that point I just iterated of Marvel hired somebody long term who was healthy at the time that they hired him. I hope that sticks with you when I get to why we should recast T'Challa that Chadwick Boseman has died. It came out a week ago. Victoria Alonso, who works at Marvel Studios, she did an interview and she said that we cannot replace Chadwick Boseman. That's how she put it. For people like you who are just woke up and said, I need to ride for something. Chadwick Boseman died and he is someone. No, there's no replacing him. Okay, he is the king. What voice did I just what did I just do right now? That's my Karen voice. It just okay. I'm being serious though. There are people like that who needed a set to rep, and they found it. And that was months ago, and hopefully them people are on to the next big thing. But she was talking about CGI. Victoria Alonso was talking about a CGI. You put an actor there, and you impose the face to look different. You know how many other times that's been used? The first one's Paul Walker that we think of. And that was for like an end scene, right? Where they took his brother and they reconstructed Paul Walker's face. Beautiful song to end that movie. But it was like a couple minutes of a scene. They may have done it in other parts of the movie too. Another time I think of something like that, it's in the first Captain America movie, where Steve was a little short guy and they put Chris Evans' face on top of him. Beginning of the movie, the first 20 minutes of it maybe, and not all 20 of those minutes were with Chris Evans, but okay, it's been done there too. Of course they weren't going to do a whole movie with Chadwick Boseman's face on it. They only do that for small things, like Leia in the Rogue One movie. Tarkin, that's his name, yeah, the captain or admiral. They don't do that. But Victoria Alonso wanted to make that statement to please you people, you babies who you need to sugar everything up to. Let's grow up, guys. It's not preschool. It's not kindergarten or grade 1. This is real life. Somebody died. Marvel was put in a situation where they can only recast him. In the movie T'Challa, listen to the words I'm using, T'Challa. I'm not using the King or the Black Panther, because those are mantles which can be passed character to character. I'm talking about T'Challa. That human being opened Wakanda to the rest of the world. Saved everyone. Still alive at the end of Endgame. He, Ramonda, and Shuri were watching the city in that one scene where Tony Stark was talking over it, or his reconstructed digital video message was talking over it. That scene. He is still alive, T'Challa is. No signs of illness. To kill T'Challa would be a waste of the work that was done by Marvel I was talking about, but also by Chadwick Boseman. Do you people think, after learning what this man was about, after he died and we get the good stories and how generous he was in giving and loving and a tremendous person that he was, do we think that he ever had the thoughts, man, they better not have another person play T'Challa if I'm gone? No, he didn't. And I don't even like that I said that way, where I voiced him. I don't like that I did that. But to get my point across, this man did not have those thoughts. He is understanding. He knows that other people can play him. The King Black Panther was voiced, I think it was Jimon Hansu. He was voiced by whoever it is who does for the Marvel Avengers cartoons. He's played by a stunt actor during those movies they're going to be using the same guy, the same stunt actor. I'm sure they're not changing that for the new Black Panther movie. Maybe just get a new voice actor to play it over. Maybe Black Panther appears, this is just suggestions, in Multiverse of Madness. You see the Black Panther, he's in costume, and we got a good voice actor to make it sound like T'Challa. I'm okay with that, and he doesn't unhelmet or anything, but I'm okay with that. At the next team up movie, we need help from Wakanda. Or Black Panther's on his way and he does a little 10-minute thing. I'm okay with that because I understand that Marvel was dealt a bad hand of cards. I also understand that this saga is finite. This universe, finite. I sound like Thanos. I understand that actors will age too much 10 years from now maybe. And we're going to be having the conversation on YouTube of, man, Marvel's going to reboot. Maybe they won't. Maybe, Peter Parker will still be around and young enough to do his stuff, to look like Spider-Man and be in shape. Maybe Kamala Khan takes off, but that's like 2 heroes. Falcon will be too old. Loki, way too old. And Asgardian isn't supposed to age that long, or whatever he is. He's a frost giant. They don't age like that. Thor, supposed to be 1,500 years old. But tell me why in the last, I guess it would be 20 years at that point, that he aged 20 years. You know what I mean? We'll get the mutants in there. But I'm saying that everyone will be recasted. Eventually, when the universe restarts. Like there have been 3 Spider-Men. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland. It happens. Recasting happens. You need to swallow that. And get with the program. And understand that Marvel are not evil. And you can still be a good person. And watch this new movie. Because that's what it boils down to. It's you. The sensitive baby. Marvel can't recast. That's disrespectful. It's not. They will recast him at a Comic-Con 2 years from now. And they'll even word it special for you. And be like, this is going to continue the legacy of Chadwick Boseman. And you'll be like, yeah, it's what he would have wanted. Yeah. And you'll be happy. You're a fake person. Everyone who's sad about that. This is not a shot by Marvel Studios. They're not attacking anyone. They have to roll with the story that they got. Could Shuri still be a Black Panther down the line? Yes. They could set that up in the second Black Panther movie and pay it off in the third. But T'Challa is alive in the MCU, and recasting is okay. And it's what's preferred from over here on Chillmonger the channel. Thank you for watching this. I'm going to call it Rant in the title, as you see, and you clicked here. Because it was a rant on babies and cotton candy soft people, but there it is.